The path to unshakable inner peace. Imagine living a life where no insult, criticism, or setback can shake your confidence. A life where your inner peace remains untouched, no matter how chaotic the world around you becomes. Picture yourself walking through storms with grace, grounded and unbothered. We often hear phrases like, be strong or stay resilient. But how do we actually achieve this? The secret isn't about controlling the external world, it's about mastering your inner world. As the famous saying goes, peace comes from within. Do not seek it without. This video is your guide to cultivating that inner calm. We'll walk through 7 transformative lessons, each designed to help you rise above negativity, adversity, and the noise of daily life. By the end, you'll have the tools to build an unshakable mindset and a renewed sense of self-worth. Part 1. Understand the power of perspective. Insults are reflections, not definitions. When someone hurls an insult, remember, it says more about them than it does about you. Hurtful words often stem from their own insecurities, fears, or frustrations. Instead of absorbing their negativity, choose to see it as a reflection of their inner world. Example, imagine being called selfish by someone who is frustrated. Ask yourself, is this truly about me? Or is it their unmet expectation speaking? Pause. Reflect. And let their words roll off like water on a duck's back. Your self-worth is defined by your values, not fleeting judgments. Part 2. Transform emotions into growth. Turn envy into emulation. Envy is a sign of something you desire in your own life. Instead of letting it bring you down, use it as fuel for growth. Actionable step, identify the qualities or achievements that spark envy. Is it someone's discipline? Their success? Then, create small, actionable goals to incorporate those qualities into your own life. Example, if you admire a friend's career growth, break down what they're doing right, perhaps it's their consistency or networking skills. Emulate their habits while staying true to your unique path. Part 3. Shift from reaction to mastery. Respond. Don't react. When faced with criticism or negativity, practice the art of pausing. A moment of silence can be the difference between escalating a situation and diffusing it with grace. Visualization, think of negativity as arrows shot your way. They only hurt if you choose to catch them. Let them fly past you, untouched. Example, if someone criticizes your work, resist the urge to react defensively. Instead, pause. Take a deep breath. And evaluate, does this feedback hold any truth I can learn from? Part 4. Everyone is a teacher. Learn from every interaction. Adopt the mindset that everyone you meet has something to teach you, whether through kindness or difficulty. Example, a colleague who frustrates you may be teaching you patience. A mentor's success may inspire you to aim higher. Even negative encounters can reveal areas for personal growth. Part 5. Cultivate inner discipline. Be strict with yourself but tolerant of others. Hold yourself to high standards while offering compassion to others. This duality builds discipline and fosters harmonious relationships. Example, if someone fails to meet your expectations, instead of harboring resentment, focus on maintaining your own integrity and letting go of the need for control. Part 6. Anchor yourself in gratitude. Gratitude dissolves negativity. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's lacking to what's abundant. Make it a habit to reflect on what you're thankful for, even in challenging moments. Exercise, every evening. Write down 3 things you're grateful for, big or small. This practice rewires your brain to see positivity even in adversity. Part 7. Build emotional resilience. Let go of what you can't control. Trying to control everything is exhausting. Instead, focus your energy on what's within your control, your actions, mindset, and responses. Mantra, I release what I cannot change. And I own my power to change what I can. Example, when faced with a delay or setback, instead of getting frustrated, ask yourself, what can I do with this moment? Redirecting your focus fosters peace and productivity. Part 8. Embrace the power of silence. Silence is your greatest ally. In a world full of noise, silence can be your greatest source of strength. Silence gives you space to reflect, to process emotions, and to respond thoughtfully instead of reacting impulsively. Example: when someone tries to provoke you, resist the urge to immediately reply. Instead, pause. Let the silence speak for you. Often, it conveys more than words ever could. Actionable step: dedicate 5 minutes daily to sitting in silence. Use this time to connect with your thoughts and emotions without judgment. The more you practice silence, the more clarity and peace you cultivate. Part 9. Build a daily mindfulness practice. Awareness is the key to inner peace. Mindfulness is about being present in the moment and observing your thoughts without attachment. When you practice mindfulness, you create a buffer between external triggers and your internal state. Example: during a heated argument, instead of letting your emotions take over, focus on your breathing. Feel the air entering and leaving your lungs. This simple act of mindfulness keeps you grounded and helps you respond with calmness. Exercise: practice a 2-minute mindfulness check-in throughout the day. Pause. Take a few deep breaths. And observe your surroundings. Notice the sounds, colors, and sensations around you. These moments help reset your mind and protect your peace. Part 10. Redefine failure. Failure is not the end. Failure is a natural part of growth. Instead of fearing it or letting it define you, learn to see it as a stepping stone to success. Every setback carries a lesson, and every lesson brings you closer to your goals. Example: think about a time you failed. What did you learn from it? Did it make you stronger, more resourceful, or more determined? Reframe your perspective on failure. It's not a reflection of your worth, but a sign of your willingness to try. Mantra: I don't fail, I learn. Keep this phrase in mind whenever challenges arise. It reminds you to extract value from every experience, no matter how difficult. Part 11. Let go of the need for validation. Your worth comes from within. We often let external validation, likes, compliments, or recognition, determine our self-worth. But true peace comes from valuing yourself independently of others' opinions. Example: when someone praises you, accept it with gratitude but don't let it inflate your ego. Similarly, when someone criticizes you, evaluate their words calmly without letting them diminish your confidence. Actionable step: each day, write down one thing you value about yourself. Over time, this practice strengthens your self-worth, making you less reliant on external approval. Part 12. Cultivate forgiveness. Forgiveness frees you. Holding on to anger or grudges is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to suffer. Forgiveness is not about condoning the wrong but about releasing its hold on you. Example: think of someone who has hurt you. Ask yourself, what am I gaining by holding on to this pain? Letting go doesn't mean forgetting, it means freeing yourself from the emotional burden. Actionable step: write a letter to someone you need to forgive, whether it's yourself or another person. You don't need to send it. Simply putting your feelings into words can be a powerful step toward healing. Part 13. Surround yourself with positivity. Your environment shapes your mind. The people, places, and habits you surround yourself with have a profound impact on your mental state. Choose to fill your life with positivity and inspiration. Example: spend time with people who uplift and encourage you. Avoid those who drain your energy with negativity. Create a space that reflects peace, whether it's a clean, uncluttered room or a calming playlist that soothes your soul. Actionable step: each week, identify one thing in your environment that isn't serving you and replace it with something positive. This gradual shift builds a supportive atmosphere that nurtures your peace. Conclusion: the calm within the storm. Life is unpredictable, and challenges will always arise. But when you stop letting external forces dictate your inner state, you reclaim your power. You become the calm within the storm, a person who lives with confidence, grace, and unwavering peace. Remember, resilience isn't about avoiding the storms, it's about learning how to dance in the rain. Embrace these lessons, and let them guide you toward a life where nothing can truly shake you. If you found these lessons inspiring, share this video with someone who needs encouragement. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below about your favorite lesson. Together, let's build a community of unshakable strength.